Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. This is your life purpose stroke career spread for 2020, okay? So first I'm gonna pull 3 cards to see what you are passionate about, okay? And what would be also a suitable job for you. So and then we're gonna look into what you're good at, and you know, how can you combine all of your passion with what you're good at, with your interests, and what should be your next step in manifesting your dream job in 2020. So what is Capricorn passionate about? Generally speaking, right? Because our passion usually tends to be the same. Sometimes it changes over time. But what is Capricorn passionate about? Writing, leadership. Oh, do you like to write? And one more. Unusual. Speaker. Oh, that one I would agree with. Okay, so here we've got writing. Okay, maybe you are a good writer, Capricorn. You know, this is about you maybe writing a book. Maybe you enjoy writing, or you know, books or reading books. Okay, either way, you heal, inspire, teach and entertain with the words you write. Okay, so the words you write are very smart. Okay, I think Sagittarius also had this, and you're very close to Sagittarius, so I wouldn't be surprised that this is also your passion, okay? And so if you're thinking of writing a book, 2020 is a year for you, okay? If you're wondering whether this piece of writing you've written is good enough, it probably is, and it's time for you to put it into, to publish it, to take it out of your cupboard or whatever, you keep it hidden, okay? Another passion of yours is leadership. You love leading people, and I absolutely agree with this. You're very hardworking, Capricorn, and you tend to be the leader naturally, okay? Take charge of this situation. You got to take charge of your situation, whatever situation you find yourself in 2020. You know, maybe there's some changes you've got to do in your work situation. You've got to be in charge of it. Don't allow anyone else to make decisions for you, for your working life. This is your life, Capricorn. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. You are very good at talking. You're a good speaker, passively, okay? Okay, so let's look into maybe from the end, because I feel like speaker is actually a good one for you. Okay, but we're gonna look into every single one. So speaker, for you, Capricorn. I wanted to do this for you because many of you asked me about, like, you know, career spreads, and you know, I'm looking into, it's not easy to find one, you know, but this one should be timeless. Let's see how this one goes. So your life purpose, like I said, involves your skills of oration, so maybe telling stories, okay? So this card indicates, Capricorn, that your dream of being a professional speaker is more than a dream, okay? You have much to share with others, and the best way to reach your audience is on the speaker's platform. While it's normal to feel intimidated by the process of presenting your ideas in public, the same with writing, the angels see that your life purpose will help you overcome these fears, okay? So the more a performance, the more you perform, the more stories you tell in public, the easier it becomes naturally, right? In fact, you will enjoy being a public speaker, according to this card. You may have also received this card because your soul's profession involves some other aspects of teaching or entertainment. For example, you might be destined for acting, dancing, singing, or playing a musical instrument. This card indicates that your purpose involves a public arena, so you must be on a stage. You were born to be on a stage, Capricorn, and that you are well suited to bring blessings to a wide audience, okay? Because people will listen to you. Interesting, okay? And then writing. Let's look into writing, okay? So basically this means that maybe, you know, your life purpose is writing. You know, you for writing, if you write a book, if you write poetry, you know, write art, you can heal other people through your words, okay? Also, you might be a good writing teacher, okay? If that's something you were considering. And leadership says take charge of this situation, okay? So maybe there's something in your life, in your career that, you know, you've got to decide on, okay? You might be afraid of changing your job, but it seems to me like, you know, the angels are telling you to, you know, take charge of this situation, okay? Leadership, but also means you should be leading your own life. I want to get one more card because I want to get one more profession possibly, and it says trust your feelings, but we want a profession. You have options. We also get that you've got options, Capricorn. Can we get one more profession? Strong. Oh my goodness. Support. So I should have split this card. Family. Okay. This is the thing. This is the one here for you. So loving your friends and family, Capricorn, is central to your life purpose, and I will definitely agree with this, okay? So I feel like, you know, you might be at the crossroad this year, like you want to change the job possibly. You may want to, you know, fulfill, follow the life purpose that it's suitable for you, like writing a book or being a writing teacher, doing anything to do with writing in this sort of area, or being a public speaker, pursuing your dreams that will allow you to be on the stage, okay? But this means you need to, you know, make a change in your life, and you might be afraid that, you know, that this somehow could affect your family, and family is your life purpose as well. So would you be able to build a happy home and at the same time focus on your career, okay? That's something I think that might be happening for you in 2020 here. So let's clarify. So just to recap, you're good at writing, okay? Writing, it's your life purpose. You're healing for your writing, okay? If you want to know more, okay, I will read quickly a few things, because I pretty much know this card, but I don't like really reading, but some of the cards I do not know, so I got to read. I'll be writing. So whether your medium, whether your medium is books, articles, or screenplays, the angels encourage you to explore writing as a career path. And this will involve some self-discipline on your part. So in order to become good or better at writing, you've got to be consistent, just like with recording videos. You've got to write something every single day, okay? And remember, your writing is like an art. It can never be perfect, okay? So don't worry if it's not perfect. So if there's a piece of writing you've always wanted to publish, you know, or you've always wanted to show to someone, and it's not perfect, don't worry about not being perfect, okay? The art doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So yeah, says that if you do find courage to show what you've created, what you, in your opinion, is not perfect, but, you know, other people may find it very interesting, there's a potential for you to publish your work this year in 2020. You are a good speaker. Your life purpose includes anything to do with being on a stage. People will listen to you, Capricorn, okay? But you've got your feet on the ground here, and we know that you're also really like a family orientated person, okay? But it's time to take charge of your situation. If you want to change your life, it's up to you in 2020. Now, what are you good at? 3 cards. So that was your passion. You're passionate about writing, about public speaking, and about your family, right? What is Capricorn good at currently or in 2020? We're thinking of jobs, okay? Hopefully I'll be able to read the cards, because sometimes it's difficult, okay? Okay, and one more card. 3 cards, okay, nice one. So what you're good at, Capricorn? The Temperance came out. You know, you're very patient, you're very balanced, okay? Your emotions are balanced. What I mean by that, you know, you've got your feet on the ground here, which indicates on the stone that you're very, you know, level-headed. You've got your foot in the water, you're very emotional. It's a good mix, okay? Temperance is a Sagittarius card. it's also about having a clear vision. So you've got a plan, you've got a vision of what you want, okay? You're very patient, you know how to get from A to B, okay? So this is something you're very good at. You're patient, you've got a vision, you know what you want, and you're following that vision. And I don't have to say that, needless to say, you're very, very hardworking star sign, okay? You're very spiritual here as well. You're avoiding any drama, and that is nice. That's something you're good at, okay? 10 of Wands, you know what you're good at. If you feel like things are overwhelming, you know, you choose to take a step back and take a break from situations. So I feel like you're not the kind of person who will lose temper in front of other people. If it's work, you would actually take a break and just remove yourself from a situation without, you know, even if you are upset. Because some people would like, you know, you here, sorry if I sound like all over the place, I'm not really sure how to pass this message to you. You know, this person is gone through a lot of emotional burden, but even if you've been burdened by lots of stuff in your life, if you've had a lot on your shoulders, on your plate, you know, you don't give up. You're very strong, okay? You're very emotionally very strong star sign here, okay? And sometimes when you feel like emotionally you'll be overwhelmed, you, instead of like shouting or screaming, you're taking a break from a situation, okay? You know how to sort of be in control of your emotions here, okay? And your life is very balanced, okay? Everything is in balance. You're able to build that tranquility for you and your family and people around you, okay? If there is an issue to do with emotions at work, for example, you know, you can handle it. You're very strong, but also you know when to remove yourself from a situation. You understand with Queen of Cups, that's what you're good at, that sometimes you've got to just give understanding and compassion to people. And I think you're here to teach people about love, and you know, love is about, you know, it's like you can handle loads, you know. So I think you're here to teach people about understanding, compassion. That's something you're good at, and you can write about this in your writing. You can use this in your, you know, public speaking skills, connecting with the audience, you know. Compassionate speakers are always the passionate speakers, always the successful speakers, right? All of this is tied nicely, you know. So the way you could, you know, use, how you could get there, how you could, you know, become this writer, become this public speaker, you know. Justice. Ooh, we've got Justice. Maybe you've got a Libra friend, I'm not really sure. Justice. But also you have to judge the situation, you know. Is this gonna be good for you and your family? Because your life purpose is, your central life purpose is family, very family orientated, okay? So you got to judge the situation and be truthful to yourself. You know, if I was to follow this dream of being a writer, being a public speaker, would this work for me? Would this work for my family? Would this really make me happy, or would I feel like it's too much? You gotta like judge it and see whether this two could, you know, whether you focusing on your dream, and I'm not saying you shouldn't, how much would this affect your central, your life purpose that's central to, which is family, okay? Maybe, you know, you can take small steps, like enrolling yourself on a writing course, you know. When it comes to producing art, Capricorn, it's no, you can't force yourself, you know. If you sit down and you give yourself a month, I'm gonna write a book, you're not gonna write a book, okay? I've had a friend who wanted to, and he did publish a book, and he had to write every day 300 words, and he did, but, well, I mean, I'm not gonna talk about his book, but I think like, you know, the quantity doesn't matter as much as the quality, right? And the quality comes at certain times to artists. It doesn't happen at the specific time. You can't specify how long someone's gonna write a poetry for, or a book for, or produce a song or write a song, okay? This is something that just happens. So don't be too hard on yourself. I feel like, you know, if you want to pursue that sort of career, new career in writing or being a public speaker, don't think that this is gonna affect your family, because you don't have to like fully give everything to your dream. You can take it slowly, you know, and naturally you have moments when you feel like you want to spend all night writing your speech or writing your book, and there'll be weeks when you don't do nothing at all. I know you know this, but I just want to say that. One more card. Where do we go from here? Okay, so you got to walk away from something that is not good for you, okay? So you got to, I think like you might be employed right now, Capricorn, and you know, justice is about seeing the truth, okay? Is this the job you're doing right now? Is this the job that it's fulfilling you, okay? Because here, for you, the Spirit is telling you that for you to get the life purpose of being a writer, being, you know, a speaker, being a stage speaker, for you to get there, you would need to leave something that's been not fulfilling, that's been not stable. Okay, the job you've been here, you've had has not been stable. So for you to achieve your life purpose in 2020, you've got to leave something that is not stable. This could be a job that is not fulfilling, okay, for you, my dear, okay? Because remember, at the bottom of the deck we've got the Star. You are very strong. This is Aquarian's energy, okay? Just being yourself, being you, and then this person is naked. Is someone who's not afraid of showing to people who they are, what they're made of, okay? And maybe it's time to face who you are in 2020 in terms of your career. What is it that I want? Am I doing this job just for the money, or can I get more out of it, okay? Because the next card we've got, you know, you've got other options, and I feel like you know you've got other options, okay? And it's about time you collaborate in 2020 and you do something different. It's like the Spirit is calling you to do something different, okay? So, so your perfect job would be a writer, a teacher of writing, a public speaker, even a singer, anything to do with being on a stage, okay? Public performance. And of course your life purpose, your passion is family, okay? That is your life purpose. You're very family orientated, so you know, maybe you want to take time away from your career. You want to be a mother or a father, okay? A parent, because this is a full-time job. Let's don't forget that being a parent is a full-time job, okay? It's up to you what you do. And you make a perfect parent according to this situation, okay? Thank you very much, Capricorns. This is your 2020 life purpose. Have a happy new year, and I will see you next week. Tune in for your love related reading. Bye bye.